What is going on, guys? Stanley Cup playoffs, game one, down. Florida takes it 3-0, 0 goals for Edmonton. Playoffs been really good so far. Should be a great final. Edmonton played really well, got on the unlucky side, but anyways, we'll see what happens. If I had to pick, before Hart was telling me Florida in 5, I know it's a little bit wild, but I don't know. Florida looked really good. I thought Dallas and Edmonton looked pretty slow in the conference final. But anyways, 54 card PSA order. I sent it in on May the 7th. I got it back on exactly June the 7th. So May the 7th, the order was prepped by PSA on May 17th, and they had it back by June 7th. So let's get right into it. I went a little bit different, so I got a little bit of non-hockey in here. We got a Steph Curry 2022 Donruss Optic, lights out, fast break, hollow. Just really like the card. So this order I did a little bit differently. I went in order from best to worst. So this isn't in perfect order. It's not the exact order I sent it in, but I did send these canvas cards first. So Fred Couples. This is the UD Golf 2024 UD Golf. This is a black variation, so shorter print version. I like Freddie. We'll see if I can make a few bucks off that. But then we got a Corey Connors Young Guns canvas rookie PSA 10. So again, sticking with these canvas first, trying to show them, get the grader to start, you know, putting some 10s on there. Here's a Zalatoris UD canvas black. Once again, PSA 10. So when that Steph Curry came back in 9, the first card I looked at, I wasn't too optimistic about the order. This order, you'll see, it's pretty fun. I think I got a lot of good stuff in here. Cool stuff, fun stuff. I like anyways. And yeah, but because of some of the stuff that you'll see later on in the video, I didn't think that I was gonna do really well. And I was actually very happy with the outcome. Corey Connors, there's a base Young Guns PSA 10. This one already sold. We got a Brooke Henderson PSA 10, her rookie card, Canadian golfer. And I'll tell you, I'll give you my quick golf spiel. I thought these Young Guns, especially for Corey Connors and Brooke Henderson, would do really well because Young Guns is associated with hockey, and then you get Corey Connors and Brooke Henderson, who are sort of the Canadian golfers. You know, you have Hadwin, and there's other Canadians coming up now, but Corey Connors was one of the bigger ones, especially for the rookie. So that was my angle, was try and get these. This is a hard PSA 10, actually. I think it's gemming under 50%. Although the condition of the cards versus Upper Deck hockey Young Guns is incredible. The condition on the UD Golf, which you won't be able to see on there anyways, they are printed in the USA. They're not printed in Italy. They're way shorter print. And the condition on the base cards, on every single card in these Upper Deck Golf, is tenfold of the hockey. So why the Young Guns Golf are gemming so low is way, way beyond me, because these were all great. This Homa got a 10. I got that one on eBay actually, but I think that's it for non-hockey. We get to some, you know, boring ones, go through. We got a William Eklund PSA 10 there. Got a Jake Neighbors PSA 10 there. Almost sold that tonight, but I just wasn't gonna go below my $59. Minchikov 9. Boo, got that from the LCS. Can Central guys, shout out to them. Great LCS here in the city. This was a card I picked up, thought it looked pretty good, sent it in. Connor McDavid, Silver Outburst PSA 10. I think good being the first year base outburst. I don't know if second year, third year are gonna have this sort of value. Not that this is an expensive card, but I just think we keep seeing things where, you know, with metal and PMGs, when metal came back, the PMGs, the retros, the first year, I think those could still be desirable, but now PMGs are they're just so flooded. Anyways, Stanley Cup finalists, sir, here you go. Brandon Montour, Silver Foil, PSA 10. Robert Thomas, Silver Foil, PSA 10. Sergachev, talked about it in another video, was a little secret play of mine that didn't work out so well. Hopefully this will, I mean, this card will probably square me up anyways. It's not like I was into them for a lot of money, but I certainly overpaid on his base Young Guns, but this silver, hitting a 10 there, that'll help out that little Sergachev play that I made. Also in the background there, you see my Crosby the Show. So I will stop just for a quick second, tell a story about this card. Long story short, I seen this card when I first started getting back into collecting. I guess it was about 2020, and saw it asked the guy, I'm like, what is that? I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen that card. He sort of chuckled and said, yeah, you don't see them often. And at that time I was buying $20, $30, $40 cards. So something like this was probably worth double, triple what it is now. But regardless, just a card I never thought I'd be able to get, but I've always thought about it. In those 4 years, I think I don't even know if it's come up. I may have seen one or two of them. You see them on occasion, especially on Instagram, you might see them, but there's certainly not many of these. And I got this at auction. I thought a great price, and one of my favorite cards for sure. I'm sorry about the shadows. My lighting here is not the best. Anyways, we'll get through it without dropping cards. Ovi, base, speckled, really nice speckled. Nice shot. The camera work I think is good, and I think that's why that card could be a winner. This card just didn't know what to do with, so decided to fire it in. Kucherov blue cubes, which are out of 75. Out of 75, I thought it had a shot. Anyways, we get a PSA 9 there. 2022 Metal Universe, Hot Shots, Make the Return. And so this is a PC card here. We got a Sid near mint 8. I don't know if I've even mentioned this in videos before, but I'm trying to collect all of these. I currently have 12, I believe. It's either 11 or 12. I'll have to double check my count. Every one has been a PSA 9. I do have a CSG 9.5, I believe. These were the last 2 cards that I had to send in to try and get a PSA 10, and I go and get 2 of them. So there is no doubt I caught a good grader here. Was very happy to get one of those in a PSA 10, and that's my little weird chase that I'm doing there. I like that card. I don't love it as much as I once did, but now it's one of those things when, you know, you're doing a set, you want to chase them all. So I'm still watching for those things daily and trying to pick them all up. Here's a Connor McDavid base ice, second year, 2016. We got a 9 on that one, but I did send a second one and we got a 10 there. So this card, I should do well on these. This card was about $12 US on ComC. Let's call it 16 bucks for the 2 of them, would be 32 plus grading is 50. We'd be at about $85, say 90 shipped or something cost. And I sold one of these for, I believe it was around 240 Canadian. So fun little play there. I had a couple others. I couldn't send them in. I didn't think that they would have a shot at 10ing, but that will work. Sidney Crosby, best in the world mosaic, another OPG Platinum Upper Deck exclusive. EPAC exclusive mosaic. Underrated cards in my opinion. Not many people know them. So what you do is you have to combine the base best in the world and then you can upgrade it to a mosaic. And I believe it's either 20 or 30 for the best in the world. It changes each insert. One you need 20, one you need 30. Anywho, Sidney Crosby, OPG Prism Rainbow. These used to be short printed. Well, they're still short printed, but now this year it was numbered. I don't think they are in 23. Actually, 23 Platinum's not out. But anyways, numbered out of 99. Sid card. Nice card there. I like it. Sort of PC. I bought it for the PC to keep it, but I don't know, might sell it. I got, you know, how big do you guys make your PC? Like how many cards can I have? I can't keep all of them. I like the card. I don't. You know, that's what happens with these things. Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid, Stanley Cup champion? Question mark? Net Magnets, Mosaic 2018. Get a PSA 10 on that. So that is very nice right there. Austin Matthews, in action, Pulsar. So same as a Mosaic, but they called it Pulsar back in the day. And nice looking card. Got a PSA 10 on that. Alexander Ovechkin, another card I didn't know what to do with. Gold Medallion 2007 Flutter Ultra. Got a PSA 8. Yay me. PC card here. Love these ones. Kale Makar, metal, cash gold. So this is numbered out of 50. This is number 5 out of 50. But just a great card. I do have one in a tag slab as well, in a tag 9. And it looks great in that slab. So not sure what I'll do with this guy, but was hoping to get a 10. The thing is, I'm not sure if there's a 10 yet. I don't know if there will be a 10 because condition just isn't spectacular on them. Smooth Grooves Gold Spectrum, underrated insert. You know, Upper Deck now and again hits, in my opinion, and makes nice inserts in the flagship product, and this is one of them, and numbered out of 25. This is number 23 out of 25, and we got a PSA 10, and yeah, just happy to have that guy. PC card right there. To the Kale collection. McKinnon collection, Lucky 13 Gold Medallion PSA 9. Another neat card. This is another EPAC exclusive. This is an achievement. Connor McDavid. This is a 92-93 Star Rookies achievement. Got a PSA 10. Really happy about that. Neat card. When I was a kid growing up, this is the 92 was like the Upper Deck season that we were chasing, looking for Wayne Gretzky, and it wasn't a rookie, obviously, but just he was the guy who sort of everyone wanted, even just as a base card. Another PC card for me, got the Upper Deck Synergy base Kale. This is numbered out of 12, I believe. Where are we here? Yes, this one's numbered 4 out of 12, so half of his jersey number. So, you know, I'll put a premium on it for that. But what I'm doing with McKinnon and Kale, I don't think Mikko's in Synergy so much, but I'm trying to collect all of the base McKinnon and Kale Synergy cards. I really like them. I think the base are super cool, and it's tough. They're not easy to come by, and people can ask a bit of money because, you know, I sort of have a price on them, but I'll also wait a little bit, even though it's, you know, low numbered. There's a Kale Makar, same as the Nate Lucky 13 gold medallion achievement. Shouldn't say that. Don't know if this is an achievement. I don't believe it is. I feel like it's an exclusive of some sort. Sorry, I don't have all the information on it, but got a PSA 9 on that guy. Next Kale, this one I got to just sell. I had a few of these. I bought them way back. This is the orange, so numbered out of 117. There's also another one, the rainbow, I think out of 298, but was really surprised by this one. We hit a 10 on the orange, so I don't remember if that's pop 1 or 2, but I got it listed on eBay. Sell that guy off. Ovi, Ultra Stars Gold, great card. Got this from Jeremy Lee, actually. This was in a tag slab, cracked it out, sent it into PSA, and it got a 10. I don't remember what it was in the tag slab. I don't believe it was a tag 10. Next one, Mikko next in line, numbered out of 25. This is the blue, and we got a Mikko PSA 9. Connor McDavid, NHL logo crest die cut, cracked ice, and we got PSA 8. I have this here. I have the Crosby in a PSA 10. Was hoping I had this one to match. This was a PC card too. These cards are really hard to find, the cracked ice ones, but like the look of the card. Couple more of the older PC cards. See, when I send cards in like this with ultra modern stuff, you know, the 2019 plus stuff, I always feel like it finds a different grader. Oh, what I will say about this order as well, this was shipped back to me from New Jersey. So far from what I can see, I really like these guys in New Jersey and the way that they grade, you know. So I'm relatively happy. I actually think this shipment was way overgraded. Like these eights actually feel undergraded. There's a few cards that I feel, and whatever, I won't get into it, but I think generally speaking it's overgraded, and there's a couple cards after that I think are just way overgraded. But rookie McKinnon, Jambalaya, PSA 8, love that. That is PC. And then matching year, we got the Sid, so Sid also matches the Nate, and we got a PSA 8 there. Just found this card a few months ago and really like it as well. Back to that sort of 92, 93, that era of the Upper Deck, and we got the Patrick Waugh, Nathan McKinnon draft day NHL draft card, and yeah, hoping to get a 10 on that. These These, I have a couple up on ComCR about 12 or 13 bucks or something, but I'm gonna buy them. Hopefully I can get a 10. They're usually off center, so you have a problem with that. This one was pretty well centered for this card, but got a 9, so who knows? Maybe that is a crack and resend candidate. Connor McDavid Platinum Die-Cut Mosaic, PSA 10. These ones there seems to be a lot of. Probably doesn't take all that many parallels to make them, and we got 2 of those. And this, at the time, as of right now, I believe this is a Pop 2. That I do have both of them, but there's a bunch up there. Nathan McKinnon, Amped Up 2021 Metal Universe, Amped Up Gold. So this guy is numbered out of that right there. Can you see what that is? Because I can't. Numbered out of 11. 2 out of 11. For the McKinnon. I don't even love the card, but it's pretty short, and I think it'll display well with the McKinnon collection. This card I am super happy with. I'm just super happy it got graded, truthfully. I had this sent back to me. I can't remember if it's once or twice by PSA. Didn't grade it, and now New Jersey grades it for me. I just wanted it in a slab, didn't even care what the grade is. It got an 8. I don't think it's an 8. I think it's like a 7. A 6 would have been fine, but I'll certainly take the 8. But one of my favorite Mikko cards, if not my favorite rookie Mikko, and just happy to have it in a slab. You know, some people, we were talking about this in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you can hop in, send me a message, put a comment below, and I will send you the link and hop in there. But we were talking about, you know, some people like them slabbed, some don't. I like my cards slabbed. I do care about grades, like I'm not even gonna lie about that. I care about grades, but for some of my PC cards, you just gotta, I mean, it is the card, not the grade, you know? Like the McKinnon Jambalaya is an 8. Okay, would I want it to be a 10? Of course I would. Am I disappointed with the 8? Not really, don't really care, still love the card, so that's sort of where I'm at. This one, overgraded as well, I think chipping on the back. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show it, I think you have to zoom in, but regardless, super, super happy with that. With the Mikko 10, another great card behind that, the Sparkling Diamonds. Last one, we got a few cards left, guys. And these are all cards, these last cards that we got left are all cards that I cracked and resubmitted. So this one here, I cracked out of a tag slab. This was a tag 7.5. And we got a PSA 9 on the Steven Stamkos gold. I didn't think, is this a gold or a metal? I thought this was a metal X, or not a metal X, a metal. I'm gonna have to look into that. Anyways, sorry. PSA 8 there. Next card, T Woods base card number 1, Upper Deck 2001 Golf. And it was in a BGS slabs, and BGS slabs just no one cares. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Well, I might as well crack it out. It looked pretty good. You can see the subgrades there, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9 on surface. PSA doesn't give a crap about surface. So they don't look for that. They're not looking for scratching on like Young Guns and base cards. It's just, it would have to be egregious. Anyways, 9.5, and we upgraded to a 10. And this card is actually already sold. So if you have one of these, you can thank me, because it was a very good price that I got on it. I think it was $3.99. Buy it now, is that right? $3.99, and that's Canadian. But anyways, Tiger Woods PSA 10, that one's sold. Also, the Brooke Henderson that I showed earlier was sold, and I set a good price on that one as well. Like, buy it now or your friend if you have time to wait. Next card that we got, Sidney Crosby. We got the McDonald's rookie card, was a PSA 5, and can we go down? Is that possible? Nope. We go to a 9, so Sidney Crosby goes from a 5 to a 9. That's what you got, right? That's just what happens, right? Some days it's a 5, some days it's a 9. That's how this grading thing goes, you know? So you don't like the grade, just send it back. Intimidation Nation, I just didn't like the SGC slab. Love the card, wanted to get it in a 10, and it was an SGC 10, so I took a shot, and sure enough, we hit a 10, so that is for the Stammer PC. Love the Intimidation Nation cards. PSA 10 there. Mikko Rantanen, 8.5 rookie precious metal gems. SGC crosses to a near mint 8 PSA. So that's okay. I mean, wasn't a great condition card. Just wanted to take a shot at it. I do have an 8 as well, and so I may get rid of, I may sell off one of them. This is just a really cool card, the Essential Credentials. Steven Stamkos found this at a flea market of sort. They sort of had card kiosk things there, but found it there. I paid like $16 for it or $18 or something. Sent it to SGC because I thought it would look decent in the slab, and didn't really like it in the slab, so just cracked her out. And we go to a PSA 8, but I like it in this slab better. So one of those cards, don't really care too much. This guy is numbered, by the way, numbered out of 31. Nice card. Mitch Marner, Flare, Blue Ice, had this in a BGS 9.5, didn't know what the heck to do with it. So figured, well, we might as well take a shot. Let's fire it back to PSA, see what happens. Gem mint 10 on the Mitch Marner. Another one. Wyatt Johnston, wasn't happy with this one. PSA 5, or sorry, PSA 6. On the speckled, there was a white speck on that corner. That angle wasn't really good. You can maybe see it a little bit. Anyways, I scoured the surface 6. I usually think there's something going on there. What are they looking at? I don't know. I couldn't find anything, so decided to send it back. And like I said, one day it's a 6, one day it's a 9. That's how it goes. Send it back. Get the grade you want. Cool one here. Last two. We got two more. So the Nathan McKinnon, same thing. What was I going to do with this? It was in a BGS 9, so it's basically raw value. The card's gone down a bunch, which I don't care about so much, but I was like, well, whatever, I'll fire it in, see what happens. And what's the worst? Like, I get an 8, it's fine, right? So PSA 10. So happy with that. McKinnon, Star Rubies, numbered out of 50, PSA 10. Last card of the bunch. Got this at the Expo. I think it was this fall. I don't remember if it was last year, but great auto on the Stamkos. Great auto on the Stamkos Future Watch auto. In the BGS slab, the raw value, again, the raw BGS is just dead, guys. The raw value was so close to the BGS. There were actually sales where the raw sale was more than the last BGS 9.5 sale. So it's like, if I'm keeping the card raw, why am I keeping it in the slab unless I like a BGS slab? And I don't really care for the BGS slab, and I would just rather have it in a PSA slab. So I fired it in, and we get a PSA 10 on the Stammer. So there we go, good increase in value on that card for sure. Guys, what's your favorite card? What are you guys sending? You guys sending stuff in right now? Hope you're enjoying the playoffs. Again, fire me a message if you want to get in the Discord. Great group of guys there. Love it. Shout out to you guys. Hope you like this sub. I thought it was pretty fun. What's your favorite card? What are you sending again? Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and we will check you.